One universe already sounds crazy, but what about a whole bunch of other universes with other Spider characters that are similar to one Spider character, some that are way different, but still a Spider character? That's the multiverse for you. The Into the Spider-Verse movie and the Across the Spider-Verse movies deal with different Spider-Men across the multiverse that have some differences, but they have some similarities, some dang near close to identical. Shockingly, in these movies, one of the characters I wouldn't have expected to appear in these movies was the Spectacular Spider-Man from the animated series, a younger Peter Parker that's about 16 years old. He has the standard Spider stuff you guys already know. Web. He can use his web in different ways like rapid fire, lines or just nets. Use his web as a bandage if he's hurt. Web as a slingshot like in a new Spider-Man game. Or do a slingshot with a group of people. He'll even slingshot dangerous weapons away so it can get out of the vicinity quicker. Use his web like a web slide. Web parachute. Yeah. Uses web to reflect stuff back at you. Make a giant web shoe to protect against heat. Super strength, spider-like attributes. Let's get it. His strength. He wouldn't be a complete Spider-Man if he didn't have a base form and have a symbiote form. Black suit Spider-Man exists in this universe too. I'm going to get back to this later in this vid. He has his own set of rogues galleries that's similar to what we're used to. You know, Rhino, Hammerhead, Scorpion, you know, the standard villains. I mean, we've technically seen him do a judo flip with Venom, so he got some type of fighting a little bit. It's obvious he can fight beings like Venom in his universe. He has super strength with a combination of his super strength. He can hit or kick really hard, like booyah through the wall. There's moments in the show that pay tribute to the comics, like him lifting a lot of machinery or weight because of willpower and resilience. Like, it's literally almost a mirror image of it. It's just showing his strength and willpower to lift up a lot of weight. This is directly from the comics. You can even tell, honestly. He can stop vehicles with a combination of his web and his vice grip, so this guy doesn't get ran over. Super strength. I mean, his red suit can do this, so you know his black suit can move big pieces of rubble or debris or concrete like this, obviously. One of his foes he has to consistently fight in his rogues gallery like the Lizard. He can match him in raw physicals and muscles. Beings that are strong enough to rip through subway cars. Punching through thick brick walls like this is a no-brainer, right? Especially in his base form, right? And it's no secret he has fighting speed, partly because of his spider sense helping him out, partly from knowing where something's about to hit before it even does it. One can say via precognition it's dang near close to impossible to hit him if you're just not super fast. He makes it look like people don't have aim. That's not really the case. He's just that fast or just knows where you're about to shoot before you shoot. If I was you, I wouldn't even try to shoot him with bullets. I mean, bro was blindfolded here. He's still able to react to stuff, so it shows his combat speed via spider sense and stuff. Battling Shocker, there's been too many occasions of him dodging blasts from him. Even if the blasts are this close, he still can dodge and counter you. I just gotta remind y'all that the beings in his rogues gallery, his villains he's always facing are not slow. Like Dr. Octopus, he can dodge their attacks consecutively. He has to be able to keep up with them in speed. They're literally a part of his lore, part of his rogues gallery. This just shows he has combat speed. Dr. Octopus in this universe is way faster than bullets when it comes to reflexes. And when it comes to blasts from the Green Goblin, do I need to say more? He just consecutively dodging a whole bunch of those. Thanks to his rogues gallery, one could say he has lightning fast reflexes. Courtesy of beings in his rogues gallery like Electro, he has to consistently dodge when it comes to his fighting speed and reaction time. Literal lightning blasts he can react to. This is standard Spider-Man stuff to be able to react to beings this fast, right? When it comes to Kraven the Hunter, using arrows against him, he can actually dodge multiple like this. One can say beings that can move pretty quick he can react to when it comes to fighting speed and reflexes. That shows his fighting speed. The best way to understand how hard he can punch is the beings he has to face like Rhino. Even though I will admit Rhino definitely got the strength advantage if we're being honest. His kick right here did sting him though, at least. For his kick to sting him, knowing that Rhino's durability is this crazy, to be able to cause all of this much of a crater, that would imply that Spider-Man's hits would hit like a house, basically. I mean, you see that big crater that Rhino made without even taking any damage, and Spider-Man was able to kind of sting him. You know, I'm not saying he's up there with Rhino when it comes to physicals, but he was able to hit him hard enough to at least sting him, right? I look at it like this. If he can punch and make a house tremble, or his punches basically feel like a house landing on your face, whatever he could do like this, his punches with a black suit should feel like multiple stories of a house or a multi-story house hitting you, or a small building smacking you in the face, basically. Like, there's a clear advantage when it comes to his strength being increasing when he has the black suit on. The writers kind of make that clear. I mean, let's look at his performance with the black suit fighting multiple supervillains. Like, Peter wasn't even in control of himself here. Like, he's getting tossed around, slung by multiple supervillains, eating their attacks, and is doing ridiculously well against them all, making them punch each other, making them collide with each other here. All these members of these supervillains are having a hard time hitting him. I mean, his body has to be able to withstand a lot of damage. He's got hit by a lot of super foes, like even Sandman. Sandman hits him so hard it does this to the wall. Electro, he has to constantly face and get hit by. Venom tackling him through buildings. Venom hits him through the wall here. You get the idea. There's been plenty of cases of him getting hit by being similar to him, like Venom. He has to either dodge, even if he does get hit, he has to be able to shrug it off to continue fighting. But yeah, guys, not too much to go off of, but his web is able to restrain Vulture. Someone that's strong enough to tear through the roof of a limousine. What do you guys think about Spectacular Spider-Man? Do you like the fact that he's actually interacted with other Spidey characters in the multiverse? I personally like this. This is dope. And a side note, he doesn't need this black suit to be a beast. But I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. But before I get going, I gotta say a quick thanks to the donators. Helps out a lot. Respect Spectacular Spider-Man. I'm glad you are enjoying your time on the channel. Make sure you check out the playlist on the channel to see other How Strong videos. If you like what this channel is offering, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys later.